The reality is, chronic stress impacts fertility, but let's face it, just relax and you'll get pregnant never worked for anyone. If you are aiming to get pregnant this year, you need more than a pep talk, you need an action plan to actually make it happen. Let's talk about it. If this is your first time here, my name is Whitney. I'm a fertility dietitian and coach, and I help busy women just like you get out of the Google spiral and get pregnant. I've helped hundreds of women figure out their fertility so they can grow the family of their dreams. And in today's video, I'm sharing 3 stress relieving tips that will change your conception perception. Yes, I did actually write that down, say it 5 times fast, and make more space for joy and pleasure along the way. As always, this video is meant for educational purposes only and not meant to be a replacement for medical advice from your provider. So first, let's start out by talking about the difference between good stress and bad stress. Good stress, also known as acute stress or short-term stress, is what your body's designed to handle, what your brain is designed to handle. This is the kind of stuff that comes and goes. So if you have a project deadline, if you're getting married, if you are studying for finals, things that are stressful in the moment, but also increase your productivity and help you get shit done. This is the kind of stress your body and brain are designed to handle. What we don't know what to do with, though, is when that acute stress does not end and it keeps piling up. So let's say it started out with some work deadlines, but then those work deadlines keep coming. They never really go away. And then you're working longer hours to make it happen. And then we're adding financial stress, political upheaval, pandemics, family obligations, relationship, disgruntled relationships, things like that. Chronic stress, like the kind that often comes with fertility delays, does a whole number on our stress hormones. It increases something called cortisol production, and cortisol in the short term can be a good thing, but over the long term, not so good, because it can decrease something called luteinizing hormone, or LH levels. So luteinizing hormone, as if you've seen my previous work, I've talked about it a lot, is crucial for ovulation. And if you don't have enough of it, it can delay your ovulation or stall out your ovulation altogether, or it can lead to a weak ovulation that decreases your progesterone levels. Either of those 3 things are not going to help you and can increase the length of time it takes for you to get pregnant. We have to break this cycle if you want to increase your chances of pregnancy. So let's talk about my first tip: find a groove with meditation. Now, I can already tell there's probably somebody like, oh, she's going to tell me to meditate. And it's true. I am telling you to meditate because there's a lot of research that shows that it benefits not only your stress levels, but your overall health in general. And it helps us become more resilient along the way. With meditation, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. I think when we think of meditation, we always picture someone sitting cross-legged in a silent room, just completely zenned out. I don't know about you, but that's never really worked for me. I'm more of an action person. I was an athlete growing up, and so sitting still and not thinking about anything it's damn near impossible. I prefer kind of more active meditation. So this can be walking meditation, shower meditation, guided meditations. You can even turn your workout into a form of meditation. Any of these options can be supportive in calming down your nervous system, quieting the noise that we're surrounded with, and helping you deal with the chaos of your day in a healthier way. My second tip is to start planning. Now, this tip is not scientifically proven outside of my own experience as a fertility practitioner, but if you have the time and resources to do so, I want you to grab your calendar and we're going to start planning some things. And not just anything. We are going to plan specifically things to do that would either be difficult to do if you are pregnant, or in some cases impossible to do if you are pregnant, or something that would suck to bring a child to or be impossible to bring a child to. Things like pickleball tournament, wine tasting, concerts, biking, hiking, kayaking, you get the idea. This way, if you don't end up pregnant that month, you have something to look forward to. And if you do end up pregnant that month, all you gotta do is just cancel your plans and it's a win-win either way. This is something that I like to do with my one-to-one clients because it helps promote connection and also offer you something to look forward to outside of conception. And the second reason is because it helps you take advantage of this time before the baby comes. Once you get pregnant, that little nugget is the star of the show and things will never be the same again. In the best way possible, but we can't get this time back. And so rather than wishing it away, I would love for you to take advantage of it and suck all the joy out of it while you can. Motherhood will come, but in the meantime, we're gonna celebrate. Before we jump into our next tip, I wanna hear from you. What stress-busting techniques have you been using? Comment below and let's share the wisdom. Tip number 3, let's start reframing some of these triggers. Now, this tip might not be for you. It's not for everybody, but if you're up for it, it's worth a try. Next time you come across triggering people, places, or things, I'd like you to get curious about these feelings. I'm a visual person, or I learn from examples, so let's give an example. Let's say you are scrolling on social media and someone you know from high school just posted their pregnancy announcement, and it gets you feeling some things. And it starts those thoughts of, I'm never gonna get pregnant. Why is she pregnant and not me? Or this is never gonna happen for me. These thoughts are completely natural and normal because this is something that you really want. But unfortunately, these thoughts can start triggering some emotions that can send you into a self-sabotaging spiral. The truth is, her pregnancy doesn't mean anything about you. It doesn't say anything about your future or your ability to become a mother. It sheds light on your anxiety and fears because this is something that is very important to you. I would guess probably the most important thing in your life right now if you're right here. What if, instead of seeing her pregnancy announcement as a negative about you or meaning something negative about you, you took it as a sign of what's to come for you? What if you could see it as a beautiful reminder that this is what your future is going to hold, and start thinking about what you're going to say or how you're going to announce your pregnancy? Because I believe if you have a desire to be a parent, it is meant for you. I can't predict the when, where, how, or why this is going to happen, but that's not my job. It's not your job. That's not anybody's job. Our job is just to prepare for it. And if you have that desire, it is meant for you. So while it can be frustrating to see people or posts that remind you of this thing that you don't have yet, it is also okay to get excited because you know that it is coming for you. And if that doesn't work, the block button is very effective. Now, if you are ready to dive even deeper, I invite you to check out my Fertile Kickstarter guide below, where I am sharing my insider secrets and 5 foundational keys to get pregnant without the BS, restriction, or pills. That's all for today, folks. If you are a fellow food and fertility nerd, be sure to hit subscribe and comment below, and I will see you in the next one.